Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass. Oh, see, I just can't stand. Acknowledge me.
Shut up, bitch! Ruthless aggression.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be starting a new series. This is going to be custom accessories for cheap. And today we're going to be making not just one, not just two, but three different types of beer for your good old Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it only requires three different tools, whatever. All you need is a straw. McDonald's straw, you can get these, you finish a drink, whatever. Type of tape, you could use electrical tape, you can use duct tape, or even Gorilla Tape, and some scissors. Scissors to cut it up. Now, these are the three different types of beer that you can make. You know, you got your electrical one, the electrical tape, you got your duct tape, and then you got Gorilla. So yeah, and let's get right on into how I make them. Okay, so the cool thing about this is you get a straw. These can make up to like 15 or so. I don't know the exact how many you can make, but you can make a bunch out of just these. All you gotta do is grab your straw, grab that, measure it out, and cut. It's kind of difficult to cut just because I got it at a weird angle, but that's fine. And then you got straw, roughly about centimeter, maybe centimeter and a half, whatever. And then you just take your tape. I'm going to make a basic like Bud Light. Unwrap your tape. Stick it like there. So you gotta have some room for it to, you know, wrap around. Yeah, make a cut. You wrap. Take it. You wrap around the one end. Make sure it's tight. And then you wrap it around the other one. Now this part, it can be a little tricky, but all you have to do is pinch both sides. Pinch both sides, because that thing right in there, you can kind of see, since you pinched it, you could see the both ends. So then you take your scissors and you just cut off both ends, and pow, both ends are cut off. And now you basically just filled up the bottom. I realize that there's gaps in each, but if you don't want the gaps, all you can do, this one I added a bit more tape, so it is a bit better. But this one I added a little less tape on purpose, because all you have to do, if you want to fill in those gaps, let's take this, and this, you don't have to do this, but that makes it a little bit more detailed. You take the end of this, and you stick it right on there, and then you cut out a little square. Okay, so I just had to do it off camera real quick, but yeah, so you take this, you stick it right on, right, and then what you do, you stick it near the middle so that you can get some extra to wrap around. But then what you do is you just cut off the outer parts, and that gives it that metal feel at the top and the bottom. Alright, yeah, I do think that looks a wee bit better, but that is only if you want to have a bit more of a design. And you can do that for every single one. Oh, I dropped it, but let me get that Stone Cold. Now you got your Stone Cold and you got your beers, so you may be wondering how that works, how it'll fit. It won't fit in typical mic holding hands. You gotta get these open grapply hands, choke slamming hands, and just bow. This is the new one we just made, and then make them drink a beer. Yeah, so I don't think the gaps will be too big of a problem. if you're doing pick fed, stop motion, figure photography, whatever, you just boom. And with some editing magic, I'm going to be filming a little spot with this, just showing you guys how it could be incorporated, but I think that looks pretty good. You can use this in backstage segments, and you still have most of your straw, and we just made one there. But also, and if you don't have for AEW figures, you can also, let me find that one AEW hand. If you don't have one of those, and if you want to use it in your AEW figures, you can use the typical grappling hands, and that should work out. Although it is a little tight, and it'll kind of squish the bottle or the can a bit. But yeah, I really like how this came out. And yeah, so just typical grappling hands. Also, if you wanted, here, let me grab this. I'm sure you can squish it into the mic holding hands, and it'll look like the squished beer effect, where he squishes it and just completely freaking tears it apart. But I'm going to be filming a little segment about that, and you'll see that right now. Yeah, so that's about it. I just really like how this came out, and it will really liven up your Stone Cold Steve Austin segments. You can make them catch beers, you can make them chug them, even backstage segments will do. But if you guys do end up making any of these accessories that I'm going to be posting in later videos, make sure you go over to Instagram, post it, make sure you tag me, and I will repost it on my story. Like it, comment, whatever. Yeah, so I'm really excited for if you guys make this. Like I said, tag me down in your Instagram. You can even do it on TikTok, although I don't have TikTok installed at the current time. And my tripod's being weird, but I gotta tighten that up. But make sure you go down below, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So make sure you guys go down below, do all that, get us to 500 subscribers, and have a good day, have a good night, whatever time it is for you, and goodbye.